Today, we'll learn what critical thinking is, why it's your secret weapon in the workplace, and how to express these ideas in professional English. Now, let me tell you about the story of Lynn. She's a supply chain planner at a FMCG company in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. During a team meeting, her manager said, "Lynn, please prepare a supplier delivery report by Friday." Excited to impress, Lynn worked day and night. She collected data, designed charts, and delivered a beautiful 30-page report. But when the manager saw it, he frowned. "Lynn, this is not what I needed. I just wanted a 2-page summary for the supplier." Lynn was crushed. She had worked so hard, yet failed. Later, a senior colleague smiled and said, "Lynn, it's not about working harder. It's about thinking clearly and asking smarter questions." From that day, Lynn changed her approach. Whenever she received a task, she asked 3 simple questions. 1. What exactly is the goal of this task? 2. Could you clarify the priority? 3. Who will use this information and how? With just these questions, she understood the real need before starting. As the result, in her next project, Lynn asked first, then acted. She finished a clear, focused report in just 2 days. The manager was impressed. "Excellent work. You thought before you acted." Soon, Lynn became the go-to person in her team, not because she worked the longest hours, but because she used critical thinking. So, what do you see here in the story of Lynn above? This critical thinking, which is not about saying yes or no. It's about asking the right questions, checking facts, and making better decisions. What are critical thinkers? They are people who seek to understand how they know rather than simply what they know.
Here is a simple framework you can use in any work situation. In brief, there are 4 steps of critical thinking. 1. Asking the right questions. 2. Analyzing information. 3. Evaluating evidence. 4. Decide making clear arguments and solving problem. As you can see, the first step is ask. Critical thinking always begins with asking the right questions. Ask to clarify, not jump into solutions. Just ask questions such as, what exactly are we solving? What exactly is the problem? What outcome do we want? Do we have enough information? Remember, the quality of your thinking depends on the quality of your questions. Asking questions is not about pointing out something that is wrong or refuting something, but it is about learning more deeply that issue. Asking questions is also about gaining deeper understanding, finding new perspectives, or discovering new aspects of a problem.
Next is to analyze the facts. Collect facts, data, and observe different perspectives. Don't jump to conclusions. In the workplace, this means listening carefully in meetings, reviewing reports, or checking customer feedback. Analyzing to break down the information, looking for patterns, causes, and connections or links. Examples: you should ask some questions to get more information and then analyze. Why is this happening? What are the options? If sales go down, we need to check the cause. If we had more data, we could make a better decision. Collect data, separate facts from opinions to analyze. Note that without facts, decisions are just baseless guesses.
Evaluating evidence. This is where you test assumptions and avoid bias. Just ask, is this conclusion based on facts or opinions? Are there hidden risks? Strong critical thinkers challenge their own thinking before making a decision. Don't stop at the first idea. Brainstorm alternatives. Sometimes the second or third option is the best. Examples. You can think to say, based on the data which was collected last month, the risks should be checked for more options before making a decision. Finally, after asking, analyzing, and evaluating, it's time to make a clear, logical decision. Even if it's not perfect, but it's based on sound reasoning, not just emotion or pressure, look at pros and cons, short-term and long-term. Then decide with confidence.
Above, we just go through 4-step process of critical thinking. In the workplace, critical thinking helps us enhance problem-solving skills, allow individuals to approach problems in a more systematic way. By analyzing issues, better solutions may arise. Critical thinking might help individuals consider multiple options before making decisions. It could potentially reduce the likelihood of errors in judgment. Challenging assumptions could lead to new ideas. Critical thinking might encourage innovative approaches and creative solutions. Critical thinking may help improve communication by enabling clearer expression and better listening. It could encourage asking thoughtful questions and understanding different viewpoints. And so, one more important thing is how to improve critical thinking. To possibly improve critical thinking, engaging in reflective practices and seeking diverse viewpoints could be helpful. Questioning assumptions may also play a role.
In summary, don't react too fast. Next time you receive a task, don't just say yes. Stop for a moment and think, then ask the right questions. Try to remember and practice 4 steps above as your habit. This works well for meetings, decisions, problem solving, and even emails. Hard work makes you busy. Critical thinking makes you valuable.
Now, tell me in the comments, what question will you ask at your workplace? Thank you for watching.